Hey strangers, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. So today what we're going to be doing is a review of the Colourpop LIZZIE MCGUIRE collab that just released. So I feel like I've been on somewhat of a hiatus. I have like no motivation to film. So I'm hoping this kind of gets me back into a good filming groove, but also even if I had abandoned my YouTube channel for 45 years and this came out, I would have had to make a video on it. So I'm back regardless. So we're just going to dig right into what we're going to go through today. Colourpop on their Instagram story, they released a quiz and it was like, what Lizzie or what look are you? So I'm going to take that quiz. It'll be here as I take it and then we'll see what eye look I'm going to do based off of my results of the quiz. So as you can see my lock screen, I definitely took some inspiration from the Colourpop promo photos. So we're going to go ahead and take this quiz. So the first thing is your crush invites you to his birthday party, but he doesn't invite your bestie, so you. And I said, ask him if you can bring her along. So I said A, I wouldn't lie to her and go without her, and I wouldn't ditch her. Or I wouldn't ditch the party. I would see if she could come. That would be like my first thing. The second thing is tomorrow's picture day and you don't have an outfit. I said I would wear something cute that I've already worn before. So I picked C. So now we're at A and C. You can't wait for the week to end, so you can. I said hit up the mall with your whole crew. And I guess like the correct answer was see what your crush is doing. So now we're at A, C. It's almost time for the school talent show. I sing my favorite song, perform a cool dance, or just go and cheer on my classmates. I'm gonna sing a favorite song. I did that in 7th grade. I sung Jessie McCartney, Beautiful Soul for my talent show. So I'm gonna stick with that. So now we're at AAC. You just found out that I got voted team captain. I'm going to post it on my MySpace page. So that's C. So now we have 3 A's and 2 C's. All right. So mostly A's is cute girl coming through. So this is the look that they want me to create. So I say we just go ahead and do it and we'll see what happens. I'm a cute girl coming through. I have a big heart and an even better technique when it comes to your glam. While I may not always follow the hot trends, I'm always true to myself. So those are great words. So we're going to go ahead and create this eye look and let's just go ahead and dig into it. Like this packaging was so well done. So the colors that it says to do what dreams are made of palette, which is this. And then we have UGG, puh-lease, buh-bye, outie, outfit repeater, and don't freak. And then it also says to have like a liner, which I have a different one that's not Colourpop, so we'll do that. So I think the first thing that we're gonna do is put UGG, which is this really nice like rose color, all over both of the lids. So I'm gonna put that up here. The color payoff isn't bad. I think that it could be a little bit more pigmented, but I feel like LIZZIE MCGUIRE wasn't like, her makeup wasn't super vibrant. That was more of her clothes. So I'm not surprised that this is not super duper pigmented, but I really do like the colors and it's definitely like building and it doesn't look like it's too patchy either. So far I'm really liking it. So again, we're just putting this in the outer corner or the outer upper eye. I don't know. Okay. So that is the first color down and I really like it. I also feel like it makes my eyes pop. I mean, I feel like this could be a color that I could just wear on its own and throw a liner on and I'd be good to go. So I really like this. Puh-lease, this one is gonna probably be the last one that I put on. And then what else do we have? Buh-bye. Okay. Outfit repeater. Don't freak. Okay, so don't freak's gonna definitely go under here. That's gonna be probably the last one. I'm next gonna, with the same brush, dig into outfit repeater. And I think I'm just gonna blend that over what I already have. It's kind of hard to tell. I might leave like a photo up here, but it's really hard to tell where that color is, but I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe blend it with what I already have because I think this is more of like a shimmer shade, so it's probably just gonna add some depth to what I've already put down. And it definitely did. Wow, this color really kind of popped off. Dip into that with, again, the same brush and go over what I already put down. I feel like I could have just put this one down and been fine, but I like the blending. Cool. All right, next thing we're gonna do is put down, I'd say probably puh-lease and then outie, buh-bye. I feel like this makeup look, there's like so many different colors, but like they all kind of look the same. So I already used UGG and outfit repeater. So I'll need puh-lease, buh-bye, outie, and don't freak. Jesus. Okay. We're gonna take a flat brush and go into Outie, and then we're gonna place that on the outer corner. Maybe that's why it's called Outie. This is a really pretty color. It's a little bit crumbly, but I really do like the reflection in that, but very, very crumbly. We're gonna do that on the other side as well. I don't even think the camera can like pick it up. Yeah, this shade is also just kind of like peeling off and like really tell. I just feel like it's not strictly like glitter. I'm not getting any like color payoff from it. Okay, so this shade is more of a topper. So I think I'm gonna go into, that was puh-lease. I'm gonna go into Outie. Oh, I just realized I mixed these two colors up. So I'm gonna go back into Outie. That was on me. And then I'm gonna use puh-lease as a topper. Yeah, Outie is definitely showing. So I think that that's what I was supposed to do. Which that's on me. But everything like said and done, I think that like the puh-lease could have definitely done a little more, but if it's supposed to be a topper, then I guess it's doing its job. So that's looks so far. Now I think I'm going to go into buh-bye, which is this shade here, and put that in the inner corner. Ooh, I really like this color. See it? But it's like a nice, kind of like a beigey. This would be really pretty as like a highlight as well, with just a very gentle hand, but I really like this color. It's like a very frosty vibe. There's a little bit of fallout as well, but I don't think it's like so bad that it's, you know, very noteworthy. So I think what I'm gonna do is go back into like the orangey shades and blend it more into the buh-bye shade, just because I feel like it looks a little bit like it's not blended. So I'm just gonna take these two on my brush and then just blend it into the shade that I have in the inner corner. I'm noticing now that it's a cut crease, but that's something that's like above my level of expertise. So I'm doing like normal girl, how I would do it on just a normal day if I had to. Although I don't think I'd be wearing these bright of shades on a normal day, but I kind of like, again, the vibe. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go back into this shade here, which is Ugh. I think from like a design standpoint, I really like the kind of embossed flowers. I don't know if you guys can see those on there, but it's really hard to read the shade names. They have them on the back here, also very cute, but I just feel like they could have done it a little bit differently, just so you can kind of see them in this column here, because it's really hard to see. Small potatoes, but it's my review, so I can do what I want. All right, so we're gonna blend this out just to give it a little bit more Asian, make sure it's even on both sides. I think I'm gonna play with just kind of some of the colors, but I'm not gonna go outside of the ones that we haven't done. So I just wanna see how well I can recreate this look. Okay, so this is what we have now. I'm gonna jump into the green to do that under the eye, and then we'll throw on a pink liner if all goes well. So we will, all right, I'm just gonna take like a little brush here and go into Don't Freak. This one looks really pigmented. This one like really stands out, especially on the blue bristles. So we're just gonna smoke out underneath the eye. I feel like you guys can't see it on camera at all. I think this is gonna take a little heal. This brush is also hurting my eye somehow. Okay, it's like starting to show. It's getting on my nose a little, so I'll have to brush that off, but it's starting to show. It's very vibrant on the brush, so I'm kind of surprised. I may dip into Dear Diary just to like maybe get a little more pigment, because it's right now it's really not showing. There's way more fallout on this shade, and I just don't know if it's because I'm putting it under my eye, but that's literally one of the looks they told me to do. So yeah, we'll see. I don't think this is like my favorite way of applying a color. Can too. I feel like you can kind of see that it's kind of uneven a little bit, so it's getting caught some of the product in there. This is definitely a one that I'd have to like work to keep. And see, look how pigmented it is right here, and I don't know what I did, and that's also not where I want the product. You can definitely tell more in person than you can on camera, but again, it should be able to see it and not have it completely washed out. And I also feel like it looks like I'm spreading it out here. So, okay. I'm not a super fan of how this looks, but I'm gonna trust the process and see if mascara and a liner fix this. So I have two liners I'm debating. I think I may use this like hotter pink one. I just have to shake it up. This I got off Amazon. It's the brand Bekisu. So we'll see how this works. It's a little bit different than the color that we have, but all right. I haven't used these before either, so this could probably go horribly wrong. It's like too hot pink. We'll try it. I'm gonna do this off camera just so I don't have to edit it, and I will be back once I apply this. Okay, so I put on the other color, and I can't tell The light's really throwing off what this looks like, which is kind of weird, but I think it might be like just in the wrong color story. So what I'm gonna do is take an angled brush and go over it with Outfit Repeater, because that's kind of more of what the color looks like. So I'm gonna grab this, and then I may also grab some Digital Bean just because why not? And I'm gonna throw it on over what I have here. Okay, so I feel like that definitely saved the look because that pink was just like not in the right color story. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put on mascara. So I guess I probably could have also done that off camera. And then we're gonna test the blush as well as the glosses. So the first one that we're gonna go into, again, this packaging is so cute. The first one we're gonna go into is Dee-lish, and this is the more pink one, and then I believe the You Are Magnifico is more purple, unless I have that mixed around. No, so this one's more pink, this one's more purple. Dee-lish, You Are Magnifico. There has like glitter reflex in it, so we'll see how those kind of look, and we'll test to see what they look like. And let's go into the first one that I opened, which was Dee-lish. So this is the more purple one. There's definitely some fallout just by like tapping it a couple times. It's very kind of crumbly. You can kind of see the flakes over here. So we're just gonna put it on the face. I think you guys can see it. It's a very, 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 now you guys can see it, soft color. I don't think that's the end of the world. I don't know if it's like my particular, so we'll just grab and blend it out a little. Yeah, there's definitely like a little bit of a glow to it, but you know, it's not the worst. And then now we're gonna go into the other color, which was the You Are Magnifico. And again, this is definitely darker than the other one. Same sort of fallout situation. The pans are not that like clean. This one's definitely a little bit more intense, and I didn't even pick up that much product. So let me see if I can kind of blend it out. I like this color a lot. I think this is gonna look good when I'm a little bit tanner as well, just because of the pigment. It looks very kind of like sun-kissed almost. On camera, this one just looks darker, but like there's really no difference between these two, but yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go into the lippies, and I did kind of pre-test one just because I couldn't like fully wait, and I think they're all really gonna look the same when it comes down to it. So I think with this look, just because it's already kind of out of control, I want to use the bright pink color shade, but again, I don't think that there's really a huge difference between them. So these are the four just kind of up close. And then they gave Lizzie like this is the Lizzie shade. She's like the clear, which I don't know. But these are all four of them. And we'll use the Miranda shade. And these are plumping glosses. And my lips did feel like tingly when using them. They do smell just like bubblegum though. I like the gloss. It's not sticky. It's just really smooth. And I really like it. So that is a good thing. So we're going to go into the glitters, and maybe we'll apply those as like a highlight. So we'll just do one on each side to see kind of the look and how they perform. So this is they're both called Glitterally Obsessed. This is in the shade Sing to Me, Paolo. And then this is in the shade Get a Grip. I feel like that's not as of a memorable quote from Lizzie McGuire, but that is okay. So this glitter really looks like the glitter that's inside of the makeup tube. So you can kind of see that this has like blue glitter reflex. It's showing on camera as orange. I don't know what these colors are doing today, but this is definitely more blue. So we're gonna open it up, see what happens. I feel like these may dry out very quickly. So this is the glitter here. And then I think I'm just gonna apply it. Maybe I feel like when you look at it front on, and then only when you catch the light do you see it. I don't think I would probably normally apply this. This would be maybe when we can return and go to a concert. We'll never know. So that's this side. Kind of like ravey, I guess. But I wasn't not going to buy the whole collection because that's just not how I operate. And then, and this was again the Sing to Me, Paolo. And this one is the more pink one, and this is the Get a Grip. So we'll see how this looks in comparison to the more kind of translucent translucent side. And to show you the comparison of them, this is the Sing to Me Paolo, what's left over, and then this is the Get a Grip. So this one's definitely more pink. So I'll put it on the darker blush side. I feel like you definitely see this one more just because of the, like, the color jelly that it's with. I don't know, I kind of like them both. I think I almost like the pink one a little bit more. I think it works better with the blush and like kind of the overall vibe. But this one definitely has like way more shine. I definitely put way too much on. This one's a little more tame. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I think overall I would give this collection like a solid 7 out of 10. I think that the packaging is very cute and it was very well like designed and thought out. Like when I think Lizzie McGuire packaging, like this is literally exactly what I would think of. I think some of the shade names on things could have been done a little bit better. I mean, I'm a huge Lizzie McGuire fan. Like I grew up with her and I love Hilary Duff and all that. So I definitely feel like they could have chosen more things that she said or more instances for some of the shade names. Like Dee-lish, I don't feel like that was really ever anything that was like, I think of Lizzie McGuire instantly. But then you have shades like Sing to Me Paolo, and then you had like Digital Bean as a shade, so an Audi. And I think that those shades definitely embodied like the Lizzie McGuire universe a little bit more. But I think overall I'm pretty happy with everything that I got. I don't regret getting anything. And I think that even though the palette, even though there was some fallout, I really like the idea of it. I love that it comes with a mirror. And I think that you can do kind of elevated everyday looks with the colors. I don't think I would necessarily do this eye look again, but I do really like the colors and how they work together. So if I ever did want to do kind of like a 90s, 2000s look, this is definitely the palette that I would run to. But I do really like kind of these neutrals here, and I feel like you can do, you know, a lot with what was provided. So I'm really happy with like the color story of this. I don't think this is one I would wear every day, but I think if I had like the right outfit or, you know, I just kind of wanted to embody Lizzie McGuire for the day, this would obviously be the palette that I would run to. So things I guess I didn't necessarily like need. I don't know why we needed 4 glosses necessarily. I don't know if that was to bring some of the characters more into the palette, but I feel like they could have also been shades in the palette instead. So instead of like Done and Done, they could have made it Gordo. And instead of Don't Freak, they could have made it Miranda. So I think that there was a little bit of almost too many products. I think they could have maybe scaled it down and really worked and made more sense versus having some of like the sayings on here, because some really make sense and I think of Lizzie McGuire and other ones I don't. So I'm cutting in very quickly because I needed to channel my true Lizzie McGuire fashion. So that is why I'm doing that. But I do want to say that I think after like my rating, I'm looking at it in the mirror, like taking photos and stuff, and I really feel like the vibrancy is way better in photos. So I'll probably insert a photo or two here just like showing how much better it looks, because it still kind of looks washed out on camera, but I almost feel like it looks a little bit better. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to complete the Lizzie McGuire look with the hair and live my Lizzie McGuire dreams. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you like it, go ahead and give it a like. And if you like me or want to see more of me in the future, go ahead and hit subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!